Hi, I'm Connie.
And I'm John.
Welcome to our channel. Today we are just south of Branson, Missouri. We're at Table Rock State Park. Quite the system you got going on there, John. Those are dishes from last night because we are learning. We wake up when the sun comes up at about 6:30, and we go to bed at
dusk.
at about 7 because we're so tired.
From being outside all day.
You know, my coffee kettle got dented.
From the cast iron pan inside the van, up against it 1,000 times while we're driving.
Well, this morning we're heading out and we're gonna head south and drive halfway through Arkansas to another free spot I found. And then Thursday morning we'll be in Hot Springs.
Soaking in a hot bath of mineral water.
Found another free camping spot. A little town called Hollis, Arkansas. It's the Scenic 7 that goes through the Buffalo National Forest in the Ozarks. If you've never been to the Ozarks, plan a trip. We made it to Hot Springs National Park. The national park is on this side of the road, and the businesses are on that side of the road.
Pretty warm.
We're gonna do the mineral bath.
Blue building?
Yeah, at the Buckstaff Baths. But you know how it is. So,
Where do you want to start? Do you want to start at the beginning of the day?
yeah, let's start there.
So we woke up with plans of going to the bathhouses. We got a whirlpool bath
and got steam room, which was all well worth it. Came out extremely relaxed, sterile, clean. We jumped back into our road track to head back to our campsite. And on the way, in the town that we were in, I noticed the tranny wasn't shifting gears. So we pulled over to a filling station. We checked the tranny fluid. The tranny fluid was a little bit low. We put the tranny fluid in and nothing changed. The truck wouldn't shift gears. Stopped at one mechanic shop. The Connie that was behind there. The Connie told me to go back there, and of course the guys only did diesel trucks, but they sent us to another automotive place that was 4 or 5 miles down the road called Lester's, and we went in there. We pulled up. The owner came out immediately, and he asked us what was going on. We told him that our trannies seems to be stuck in one gear. We're not shifting. He told us he was booked for the day, which was reasonably to believe. I mean, it was noon, 1 o'clock. But the man told us, we told him that it's our RV, it's our home. We have nowhere else to stay. Could we stay in his lot? He found a spot in his lot that we could stay overnight because he wasn't going to be able to get a chance to take a look at it. We sat there for maybe an hour. One of his mechanics came out, started the truck, came out, popped the hood, started taking a look at a couple things. He looked at a vacuum hose that was on the vacuum advance that was mounted underneath the hood, and sure enough, there was a crack in it and it was leaking. He cut a 1/4-inch piece of the rubber piece off of the hose, replugged it in, asked me to go out and take a test drive with him, jumped in the truck. The truck is back working in perfect condition. The tranny shifts in all 4 gears. Made me realize that your van is your home, and it's not like normal where you would just drop it off at the filling station and have somebody pick you up in another car. It was a little nerve-wracking because everything we have, clothes, food, everything that we're traveling with is in this van. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we don't even know where we're at. I mean, we know we're in Arkansas, but we've never been here before, so we're not familiar with anything. Went into the filling station, and that was next door to the automotive place. Mentioned to the girl that our van broke down and that we'd be spending the night. I was just curious how late the filling station was going to be open. And I asked her about the neighborhood. I go, are we in a safe neighborhood? And the first thing she says to me is, do you have pepper spray? And I'm like, pepper spray for what? And she says, bears. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, we got a dog named Daisy, so at least we'll have a fair warning. And the guy would not take any money for fixing the truck. We went up to the nearest fast food joint and we got them a gift certificate so they could buy all the guys lunch. He wouldn't take any money. Extremely nice. And the owner, Lester himself, was extremely nice. He was going to let us stay there in his lot. Everybody we've ran into is extremely nice. Mm-hmm. Right down into the bath showers when we went in there, I sat and I talked to the gentleman that was in there in the bathhouse with me. Told me what Arkansas was nothing but a big rock sitting on a volcano, and that the heated water comes from the volcano pushing up the water up into the state, and that they actually are the building that cools the water down for the city because the water comes out of the ground at like 1,400 degrees.
So what did you think of the bathhouse?
The bathhouse was, like you said, it was very sterile. You felt like you were either in a sane asylum or a hospital. Very old. It was a 1912 building. It was very old school. Or the mineral water, there was something to it because when I got out of it, I definitely felt a lot different and my muscles were extremely relaxed. So there's something definite to the mineral water in the hot springs coming from the earth.
Yeah, I'm glad we decided to go. We're camped on top of a mountain, really.
We've been driving through, I mean, literally, Arkansas is just a mountain.
Yeah.
It really is. The roads are just the craziest roads I've ever been on in my life. I mean, they're just winding, they're banked.
Yeah.
You struggle to get up the hill, and then as soon as you go up to the top of the hill and you start going down, then you got to lay on the brakes the whole way down because you start coasting 50, 60 miles an hour.
But Arkansas is super pretty. I love this
Beautiful state. And absolutely beautiful people.
Yeah.
I mean, extremely nice. Extremely thankful for what happened. and just feel ultimately lucky.
Yeah.
They recommend the bathhouses. The place is absolutely beautiful.
We'll get our bikes out and show you around the campground.